Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video I'm going to briefly explain about pets, why they're good, why you need them, how you get them, and how you upgrade them. Now when you get a pet alert, when you turn the game on for example, you may see something like this absolutely straight away. But do bear in mind you will have a limited amount of time to obtain this pet, so if you dismiss it and forget about it, which can easily be done, you will miss out on it. So it is generally best to go to the rescue tab absolutely straight away. The maximum amount of time you have is an hour if you get this as the alert is new, if you know what I mean. But depending upon your game level, you will know roughly how much time you need to win that pet. If you're a newer player, it will take you a little bit longer to do the 8 battles which is required. And if you're a experienced player or a high level player, you can do these things in sometimes like 4 or 5 minutes. It can be really quick for a higher level player. So why do you get these pets and why do you need them? So first up, when you go to the fight part, you're going to have 8 battles, starting from easy, going all the way up to really hard. I do remember, as a newer player, really struggling with the last couple of battles, but they do become easier as time goes on, so don't give up, and you will get these pets before you know it. Now, when you go to the fight tab, you want to pick a really fast team, the best team that you can. This is a typically really good one. Queen Beatrix is available from the Underworld, and Venoxia is a great troop as well. If you don't have either Queen Beatrix or Venoxia, then just put them both in the team. If you've got 2 Venoxias, choose that instead, or 2 Queen Beatrix. Anything that repeats and does a true damage and damage to all is going to be nice and fast. If you don't have Possessed King, chuck in a Leprechaun instead to give you a nice fast start on this. And Essence of Evil is there because if you're a newer player, this is a really easy weapon to get. And you can just charge that up, throw that on the first enemy as the fights get harder, and that will protect you from skull damage, them casting spells and everything. So the kind of banner for this is +2 green, +1 purple, -1 red, and go whichever class seems relevant. I'm going in Geomancer class because I want a nice 50% start, and I want to get it to level 100. So let's whiz through these battles quick. What you're going to grab green if you can. If not, then blue will do. If we're being robbed of the colours which we really like, that should get my B up. It was actually quite slow for this one, to be honest, this first game. Usually happens a lot quicker than that. But it's all good. Let's continue to the next. And work your way through. There's a distinct lack of the colours we need there, but we have Possessed King, Poison Explosions. If you're a newer player, like I was saying, you want to park the Essence of Evil on the first or second troops normally. If the game is not giving you the colours which you require, but we're getting there now. There's Venoxia. Venoxia and Queen Bee are so good together because they basically feed each other. Venoxia creates the colours that Bee wants to use, and kind of vice versa. They can loop really well together. And whenever they do get one of those 4 matches, you're going to get the Possessed King's 3rd trait coming into play, which is that unstable possession. Explode 2 random gems on 4 or 5 gem matches. Like that. We've got a nice little explosion there. It's being awkward on the colours today. This is as it goes. Venoxia's there. There you go, look. And that charged up B if there was any survivors, but there weren't. Now pets are really good as well because basically whenever you collect a pet, it adds to your stats. All pets are active all the time. So basically whichever one you decide to put on your shoulder is there for basically cosmetic reasons only. It's like it doesn't actually matter which one you have there. All the properties of all the pets are active all the time. So all the pets are definitely worth collecting, especially if they're a new one. And like the troops, the more you level them up, the better they are going to be. So it is another thing in the game which there is to do. It seems there's so much to do in this game. It is kind of crazy. But again, in their own way, like the adventure board, the dungeon, and etc., they're all essential in their own way. The game has got you by the short and curlies in that kind of regard, it has to be said. Try it on the second one because I'm not too worried about the first troop. The cool thing about Essence of Evil is as well, it will add extra damage to the opponents when you cast Queen Beatrix or Venoxia as well, which is really relevant if you're a newer player. If you get Essence of Evil, you should be able to get through the 8 battles almost with Essence of Evil on its own. It is that good. What Essence of Evil does and how it stops you being attacked, taking damage and things like that, and the mana gen it gets, you should be able to cast your Queen Bee and your Venoxia pretty quickly. None of our colours there at all at the moment. Such is the way when you're doing one of these videos. Normally this would probably be done by now. Like normally Queen Bee loops a couple of times and you fly. But yeah, this is a bit more like it. Get the old loop going. Let's do the last couple. Get green. Cast that if you feel like it, and gives you protection on the top troop. You can do it again if you want. Better to be safe than dead, basically. Do love Essence of Evil. Absolutely one of the best weapons in the game. This is the last battle, number 8. This is the last one you can do. And you will earn that pet. Knock up. May as well get that because if we get the unstable possession. Chance now it's going to feed B, which it does. Chance Queen B will now loop on herself and feed the others. And this is going to be done. Hey, they got a cheeky summon at the end there. But their doom is settled. They are gone. See you later. Alright, so that is the 8 battles done. And as you'll see at the end of this, you will get the troop when we go to the rewards tab. This is all the rewards you get as you go along. There's baskets and gold, basic things at first, but the one you really want is at the end there, which is the pet. You collect that. Now, if you like, from here you can actually upgrade the pet. If you go to pet info, it will actually show you how many pets you actually have and how many you need to upgrade to get it to the next level. If you have a whole bunch of gems, and for example you've got it on level 15 for example, so you only need a few more, it can definitely be worth buying some of these tiers from the shop to get it to the next level. You do have to calculate how much gems you've got into this sort of thing, because the first few levels do not give you, the first 2 levels do not give you any pets at all. You have to spend to at least the 3rd level to give you a guaranteed pet. In this case we would get 1 from that one. You can get lucky and get more. You may get 2 from that one. It's just that amount is absolutely guaranteed. On tier 4, 2 of these are guaranteed. On tier 5, 3 of these are guaranteed, and so on. So it does cost you a lot of gems, but if you absolutely want to get your pets charged up or leveled up, sorry, then it's a really good way to go about it. And as you can see at the moment, we need 2 more matching pets to get us to level 10. So if I go to level 1 and buy tier 1, we're not going to get any pets from that. Tier 2, we won't get any pets at all either, but we will get some pet food, which is relevant and important too, because we need that eventually. I'll explain why in a second. I've got 3 from that. That is really lucky. That is really good. Happy with that. So now, if you go to pet info, you'll see you currently own 8 of this pet at level 5. We've now got enough to upgrade it. So what we do now, we back out. Might as well grab that while I'm here. Bring up the menu. Pets are actually in your troops right at the end on the end tab. As you can see, Alex has now got that blue arrow on it, which means it is upgradable. So we press that, press the upgrade button. First thing you do is go to level cap. This increases the maximum level. This is available to max level 10, and eventually when you collect more, you can upgrade it to the legendary and then mythic level. We'll grab that. That's upgraded it to there. We've now got it up to the next level. And then you can increase your level. This is handy. I always tend to do it by the basic way at the top there. Nice and straightforward. It's now on level 10. And we've got the increase. And as you can see, this particular pet gives +2 treasure hunt turns. So only relevant when you play that. But when you look at your pets, literally all these are active at all times. All these different buffs they give you, all the different benefits are active literally across the whole game. So whichever one you put on your shoulder is entirely up to you. It's merely for looks. And that is all about pets and why you should get them. If you found the video useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you hit that like and subscribe button, because it really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.